Well, hello. Last video I mentioned I was going to decide on which other operating system I was going to use on the Unix / BSD side, and I've decided to use, drumroll please, FreeBSD. Like I said in the previous video, I want to learn how to use it. And I want to record my journey through it when I get the time to. But my skill level over on FreeBSD is, how do we say, noob level? So I've been poking around, and installing OBS is kind of, yeah, it's terminalistic, let's put it that way. It's not scary, mind you. I've done installs like that before on Linux. It's just that it's going to take me, with everything that's going on, probably a week or so before I'm able to record on the other tower. Maybe 2 weeks. So, yeah. FreeBSD it is. So, if you have any suggestions on how to quickly learn FreeBSD, please leave the comments down below. I'm not sure if OBS is in the repositories or not. I did pkg search OBS, doesn't come up. I've done pk search OBS-studio, doesn't come up. So I'm probably doing something wrong. So I gotta go back and do man pkg and figure out where the syntax is that I'm messing up at. So, anywho, I figured I'd do a quick video and let everybody know that I made my blah, blah, blah. God dang it. There we go again. To left foot, tongue mouth. I made my decision on FreeBSD. I was leaning towards GhostBSD because it's already ready to go, but then I got to thinking I wanted to learn it, and GhostBSD has the desktop environment already set up, and I already know how to set up the desktop environment, or not completely set up. I know how to morph FreeBSD into a desktop BSD to a point. But I've never really gone past that. I mean, I've installed things on there before. I've cruised the internet on there. Watched a bunch of YouTube videos on there. Yeah, last time was a year ago, and I had it installed on that tower that I've been talking about. It's an Intel tower. It's an old one, and not old, but it's older. But excuse me, yeah, I've had it on there before, so I know it works on it. But I never took the time to really learn it. I remember being excited after getting it installed like that. And I think the reason I've been distro hopping so much is because I'm kind of bored with Linux. Maybe I'm not, and I'm just looking for a new challenge. Now, I've been using Linux for 19 years, so I consider myself an average user. I don't consider myself a guru. I mean, I'm not a guru, not by anybody's standards. Back in the day, I used to do a lot on the server side. Setting up proxy servers, like I mentioned before. I helped a group online migrate from Windows Server to Linux and help them set up their website, their message boards. I set up their database for everything. The database is in the back end for everything. It took me, because I didn't know much back then, it took me about a good month to figure all that, just to get it to that point. And then another month to debug everything when I have the chance, because I'm working full time, and then I'm going home and I'm working another 8 hours on top of that and getting like 4 hours of sleep for 2 months straight. My wife was pissed at me for it, but hey, it was fun. I was having fun. She was mad at me, but she got over it. You know, wives are good about that. You know, there's nothing wrong with sleeping on the couch in the doghouse. You know, for a little while. But anyway, I figured I'd just do an update and let everybody know that I chose FreeBSD. And I hope to, like I said, I hope to get the OBS on there and get the audio set up. I've been watching videos, you know, getting my mind a little wrapped around how the differences in FreeBSD versus Linux, especially the Ubuntu based, well, Debian/Ubuntu based systems that I've been running. I tried Arch. I installed vanilla Arch and all that stuff. Arch Linux is Arch Linux. It's for the type of person that likes to tinker with their stuff and figure it out constantly. Now that was me for a little while. I did run Arch. I installed vanilla Arch and built it up from that. My days of doing that are over. I'm too old to keep tinkering with stuff. I'm not too old to keep learning. Just too old to keep tinkering with it. And from what I've seen, FreeBSD is as stable as Debian and as diverse as any Linux distribution out there that I can see so far. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has its limits, just like some things on Linux has its limits. Unless you really know what you're doing, which would be above my pay grade on Linux. So, alright. I just figured I'd do, like I said before, touch base and let everybody know I chose FreeBSD. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, or at least find somebody warm to stay safe with. I'm out of here.